and MC, Sean Hancock. Hey, all right. Yes. Twin Falls, how we doing out there, huh? Yes. Yes, I am super stoked and honored to be here. You might be wondering, that guy's voice on stage sounds a lot like the guy who introduced the guy to the stage. And now, ladies, that was me. Has anyone in here ever introduced yourself to a room before? Right? Did anyone ever done that? No, it's weird, right? You have, sir. I'm proud of you. Give it a shot next time. You got people over, it's Thanksgiving or whatever. He carved the turkey last year. Whatever it is, give it a shot. It'll either be great or you'll feel dumb. So my name is Sean Hancock. I'm honored. This is my 6th year at the summit. Yeah, awesome. Who's been here? Yes, my man. Who's been here from like the first year? Who's been here? Yes. Awesome. I love it. How amazing are Carrie and Senate Eskridge? How amazing are these guys? So good. So good. The talent that we have that are in this room, that are coming to the stage, not to mention the talent that's already on the stage. You guys, humility will get you a lot of places. I'm very humble. I'll be the first one to tell you that. So I'm teasing. My name is Sean Hancock. Besides having the honor of being host and MC, a lot of opportunities that I have. I own Recycled Minds Comedy with my wife. We teach people how to do improv. We teach people how to do stand-up and storytelling and working with businesses to bring more humor and humanity back in the workplace, and it's so awesome to do that. Before I begin and start introducing awesome folks out here and explain a little bit of why there's a dragon on this stage, someone's missing their cell phone. And I'm not going to say it was found in the bathroom or something like that from the stage, but is anyone missing their cell phone? It's got a really rad cassette tape thing on the back. Is that you? Can we give her a round of applause? Yes. You're so welcome. You never know. That could have been anyone's cell phone. She just jumped at the chance, you guys. Could have been yours. That's an iPhone. Could have been yours. Anyways. So, by the way, when you came in here, who got like a swag bag when you came in here? Awesome, good for you. Who did not get a swag bag? I'm gonna tell you what you're missing. Okay, that was me. So in it is not just a pin and not just a packet that explains some of the things of the speakers and a place for you to write notes, but there's also some gifts in there for you. So I highly encourage you to either go and get your bag now or get it before the break, because you don't want to miss the good stuff that has been put in there for purpose, on a purpose for you. Nice, some of you guys are going back and getting your swag bag. Good for you. Don't miss it. Here's the main thing that I want to tell you. There's going to be things that are for you. There's going to be things that are given to you. Receive it. Everything is a gift if you treat it like one. If for some reason you came here at the summit with arms crossed, you're like, good luck teaching me a thing or two. What are you doing here, right? Like, I want you, if that is you and you know I'm talking to you, here's what I want you to do. I want you to challenge yourself. I want you to challenge yourself that today could actually be a brand new day for you. Today could be the day that you start transforming yourself and your business. You start transforming yourself and the people who are under your care. You start transforming yourself and the people you care for. Why, Sean? I'll explain it. Your success is directly tied to the people you serve and how well you serve them. I'll say it again. Your success is directly tied to the people you serve and how well you serve them. So what if you serve people so good that they couldn't go anywhere else but you? There's a dragon on the stage. I see you. I see you. Who's feel like they've had moments in their life where they've slayed some dragons? Okay. So I want to do this exercise with you. This is an improv principle. Has anyone ever heard of the principle of yes and in here? Yes and. Okay, cool. Not quite half the room. I'm going to enlighten some of us. For the rest of you, you're going to be like, yes, let's go. I love yes and. Whichever dude that is, I don't know. We're going to find out. So we're going to do an exercise in here all together. But first, all you have to do is say yes. If you can say no, all right, I'll give you the option. There was 2 trees in the garden, right? I'll give you the option, right? So you can say no, but I want to invite you on this journey of saying yes, because I believe that today could be an unlock for you, because we've got some incredible speakers who are going to be coming up on stage. How many of you know Ed Milet is going to be here today? I'll tell you what, I love coming back. I love coming to the summit. Love it every year. When Carrie told me last year, she's like, hey, do you want to MC again? Ed Milet's coming. I'm like, you stop. Of course I'm coming. Of course. I would have came anyways, but we don't need to tell her that. So here's the exercise. I'm going to ask you something. You can say yes or you can say no. Spoiler, if you say no, your journey stops there. Okay? So, all right, here we go. Are you ready? Yes. Hey, I love it. All right. Would you be willing to go with me on a journey you haven't been to yet? Yes. Would you be willing to go places and go further than you've ever gone before? Yes. Would you be willing to go through some of the muggy, boggy, swampy areas that no one wants to really go through? Would you be willing to do that with me? Would you be willing to explore places and go up over hills and realize there's more ground to take for you and me? Yes. Would you be willing, when we approach a wall, a castle wall that we need to storm over, would you storm that wall with me? Yes. Would you help me in slaying this evil, fiery dragon with me? Would you do it with me? Yes. Would you help me in rescuing the people who are in great distress and are in need of great help? Yes. Would you end up returning home with a story worth sharing? Yes. All right. If you said no at any part along the way, what happens? What happens? You end up not having a story worth sharing. You end up not having the experience where people who would get bogged down by saying, I don't know if I can go through that tough time. I don't know if I can go through this difficult moment. And you can say, it gets better. Because how many of you know when you're walking through hell, you don't stop, you keep on going. When you go through the tough stuff, it just makes you stronger. I'm learning from this. By the way, anyone who's in a relationship or is in marriage, I'm going to share with you something right now. This one's for free. This is totally improvised. When my wife and I were first married, we had this phrase, and it was this: hey, I'm learning. And we would both share that with each other. Hey, I'm learning. We'd do something dumb, we weren't even thinking. Hey, you know what? I'm still learning. I'm sorry. Guys, we're still learning. And those of you who came in arms crossed with that fixed mindset, uncross your arms, palms open, get ready to receive. I want you to raise up your expectations, and I want you to get ready that today is going to be different than any other day, because tomorrow it's not going to be like it was every other week. And it starts here, and it starts now. So Twin Falls, are you ready for the summit? Love it. Love it. Love it. So in just a little bit, I'm going to introduce some folks out here. Here's what I want you to do. I want you, when they come out to the stage, I want you to welcome them and celebrate them and applaud them the way that you would like someone appreciating you coming to the stage. And I'll double click on that more in just a little bit. But I want to share with you a quick little story. I had this opportunity to MC this event for nearly 10,000 people. It was outside. It was near Sun Valley in Ketchum. Does anyone know where this area is? Everyone been to Ketchum? Cool. There's this gentleman who was coming to town, who was fairly well known, maybe some of you might know him, the Dalai Lama. Have you guys ever heard of this guy? Okay. So the Dalai Lama was coming to Idaho, and I was asked to MC it along with a couple other MCs. And I took the opportunity. How many know if you've got an opportunity presented to you, you take it, right? All right, so we all get these opportunities. I just want to encourage you to take it, which by the way, I say yes to a lot of things. My new yes is a good no. My new yes is the right no. Because my goal, what I'm focusing on is staying in my lane, doing my purpose on purpose. So sometimes I got to say no to stuff that's going to distract me from my purpose. So my new yes is a good no. Now, I said yes to this event for the Dalai Lama. I introduced him to the stage. Ladies and gentlemen, His Holiness, the Dalai Lama, right? I step back. I'm over in the wings. The Dalai Lama's doing his thing. The governor of Idaho and all these dignitaries are all sitting on stage, and he does this whole talk on compassion. And then he starts blessing the dignitaries one by one. He's got a couple of monks behind him with these tray of katas. You guys know what katas are? I'll explain it. They're basically like a silk scarf that you would put on you. So he would put a silk scarf on someone, and then he would bless them. So I'm standing on, I'm gonna pretend that our dragon wing, I'm literally standing in the wings, just waiting for my moment to come on. I'm just like hanging out, because the Dalai Lama's wrapping it up. And so I'm about to come out and be like, you guys, His Holiness, the Dalai Lama, right? I'm about to do that. But I'm just standing back, waiting for the moment to do that. So I'm waiting backstage. And he sees me. He tells me to come over. It's not my moment yet, unless it is. Like, I did one of these where you're standing up and you're like, there was nobody behind me. He wanted me to come center stage. So I took center stage, and he called one of his monks over, and you can tell one of his monks was like, him? Shuffles over, grabs a silk scarf, puts it around me, grabs me by my face, puts our foreheads together. This is pre-COVID, by the way. Puts our foreheads together, and then he looks at me and goes, thank you. That was it. Now, what was wild is I had an earpiece in my ear. And on this earpiece, I could hear the director who was like, she was telling me like, Sean, take to the stage. Sean, do this, all this kind of stuff. She's in my ear, and I can hear her saying, you guys, to the other MCs who are with me, go to the edge of the stage where Sean was just standing. Maybe you'll get blessed too. And my point is, our job is to make other people look good. Our job is, yes, take the stage when it's your opportunity. And everything is for you. It's just not all about you. Sometimes you are the person who's making way for the person behind you. Sometimes you are getting blessed so that you can be blessing the people who are coming after you. So here is to us being the kind of people that are making a way for the people behind us, because your success is directly attached to the people you serve and how well you serve them. So yes, take your spotlight, take your moment, shine, be blessed, y'all, and get ready for those who are coming after you to get blessed too. Hear, hear? Awesome, awesome, awesome. Well, now, this is a great honor for me to introduce our first, our next speaker, our first speaker for today. I'll share this. Yesterday, a bunch of our keynotes were here for the first time, walking through slide presentations. And we ended up doing this exercise, this improv exercise called Mind Meld. Is anyone familiar with it? The goal of the exercise, Jonna, I know you know, the goal of the exercise is to do something impossible. The goal is for two people to make eye contact and end up saying the exact same word at the exact same time. Sounds impossible. And we started doing it with each other. And I don't know if you've ever like synced up with a person, said the same word with each other, but usually like, oh, you get me. You know what I'm saying? So we started doing that. We started becoming very playful with one another. Why? It's a bit like this. Plato said you can learn more about a person from an hour of play than a year of conversation. So as you, each of you, are conversing with people at the break, be playful. Show your personality. Reveal yourself, who you are. Become interested in other people. Sometimes we come to these events, maybe I'm the only one, but let me share. Sometimes we come to these events and we're like, man, I hope people find me interesting. Man, I hope someone asks me what I do and it can sound cool versus sounding lame. Here's what I want you to do. Instead of maybe leading with, so what do you do? Here's what I want you to do. Start small and be interested. Instead of trying to be interesting, just be interested in somebody else. Where are you from? No way. Oh, I used to live there. Do you know X, Y, and Z? That's so cool. So wait, you guys are here together? How do you know each other? Be interested versus being interesting. All right.